Reincarnation and the purpose of nations. Well, if we go back to the 1950s, the British Prime Minister at the time, Harold Macmillan, defined a nation as a contract between the people now living in it, the people who have lived in it in the past, and the people who will live in it in the future. Now, reincarnation wasn't in his equation, but he was describing the nation as a living entity in its own right. And Theosophy would agree with that. And Theosophy takes it a little bit further, that not only is the nation a living entity in its own right, but in terms of reincarnation and the evolutionary scheme of things, it has several purposes. Firstly, it provides experience for the souls born into it, learning within the framework of the nation. And also the nation itself has a job to do within the evolutionary scheme of things. And everybody who's born into the nation, and in the course of death and rebirth can be born into several nations, but within that nation, everyone born into it learns what they need to learn within that framework. Also, the lifespan of the nation depends on the job that it has to do. And some nations are quite long-lasting. Some merge with other nations and lose their identity as a nation, form a new nation. Some merge with other nations and still remain a level of ethnic difference within a nation. Also, there are some quite short-lived nations. As an example, I would give the Benassians. Benassia was an Angle kingdom in the northeast of England, which lasted about 350 years and eventually was overrun by the Vikings and disappeared from history. But it was a nation in its own right, and that's quite a short-lived one. And of course other nations have given birth to new nations, all part of the evolutionary scheme, and the nation itself provides that framework for both personal evolution and human evolution.